Yo, what is up YouTube? My name is bbreadman and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today's video is on Caldera and more specifically how to win more often in Caldera and how to put yourself in a better position to get those W's. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so we're going to have a list of things that I'm going to talk about today. The first one being the zone. I want to talk about this first because it is the biggest one for sure. If you were to take anything out of this video today, know that people hate being inside of the zone, especially the last circle. So recently I've been playing a ton of solos live on Twitch. If you do want to follow my Twitch, that's in the description. Shameless plug. Regardless, in this little clip, I've got it paused here for a second. This is a clip from my Twitch. I play a ton of solos, and in this circle, I've just popped an advanced UAV. By the way, these are things that you would be popping. We'll talk about that later. I popped an advanced UAV, and on this advanced, it's a little bit, blurry, I know, but what you can see is there's one person way up in the storm. He's in the gulag. That's why he's all the way up here. Anyway, we've got 2 people here, 3 people here. The one thing you'll notice is that the zone is in this circle. And not a single person is in the zone. Yes, the zone just pulled, but in general, people do not like being in the zone. If you put yourself in the zone, say, I'm going to run here. I ended up taking this building and ended up winning the game from inside of that building. It will put yourself in the best position to win the game. Be in the zone. I know that you would think that that's something very self-explanatory, but I think since Caldera is new, people just don't like rotating. They just want to play the edge of the zone. Trust me, get inside the zone, pop those UAVs so you know where people are, and get in. Okay, so now that we know to get into the zone, which again, this is pretty self-explanatory, let's talk about my second tip, and this is your landing. Now, this is just something that is probably overseen a lot. You just land wherever, you land all willy-nilly, and then you wonder kind of why you die. Land somewhere that you feel comfortable, and if you haven't played the map too much, land places where at first, a ton of people aren't challenging you there. So it could be, capital if the zone, or if the flight path is really far away from capital, or it could be somewhere a little bit hotter that you feel comfortable with. Regardless, land somewhere where you're not going to instantly go to the gulag, because of course that's not going to set you up for the future. Now, once you've landed, try to get your money up. There is a lot more money on Caldera than there is for Verdansk, and you could walk into one hangar or one building and come out with 10 grand, where in Verdansk it would kind of take you a little bit to get that much money. And now you aren't able to buy your wood out before the first circle. So what you want to do is you want to get your money up, get your self revives, get your UAVs. You always need those UAVs. And at the beginning of the game, no one is ghosted. So if you want to use a UAV, to clear your path so that you could go uncontested, or use a UAV to kill someone, regardless of the way that you want to play, you have that option. And that is something that you definitely need to be doing. That's why the economy is such a big factor as well. So landing, economy. All right, so after you've landed, after you get your economy up, the zone is moving now. Now make sure you are staying inside of that zone, because of course, if you're not in zone, you're going to die to the gas. So you need to be in. I really want to stress this because I'm not joking. The amount of solo games I win because people do not get in the zone is ridiculous. I've won probably 50 solo games in the last 2 weeks because people hate being in the zone, and that is a fact. All right, moving on. I also want to talk about big game bounties. I know I made a video about big game bounties. If you haven't seen it, you can watch it if you want to. Basically, the short little thesis of that little video is that big game bounties do not pull to the person with the most kills in the game. It pulls just like a regular bounty, but it gives you an advanced UAV, which are things that literally show you everyone on the map, including ghosted players. So you want to pull those big game bounties. You want to kill that big game bounty. Now, this is about winning your 1v1s. And of course, you may be thinking, oh, I can't kill the person with the most kills in the game. Well, first of all, they don't have the most kills. It's just a regular person that's been pulled, and they are probably just as scared or in the same position that you're in about fighting somebody. So you're going on that offensive, and it's a lot easier to play the offensive than it is the defensive. And that is, something that I've learned over playing the game. So be on that offense. Don't be scared. Make sure that you're not on that D, and not on that D, you'll be chilling. Trust me. Okay, so now that you're off the D, let's keep going. So you've got that big game bounty advanced UAV. It's popped. You see everybody on the map. Now, keep in mind, you can't just bypass that step and buy an advanced UAV if you don't want to kill anybody, or if you can't find a big game bounty. All you got to do is have 18 grand, go to a shop, buy 3 UAVs, and pop them all at the same time. And really, 18 grand is not too much based off of how much money comes out of crates and off the ground in Caldera. So now that you have that advanced UAV, though, you're near the final circle, most probably like 4th circle or so, and it's kind of wrapping up to where there's not too many people left on the map, or there shouldn't be too many people left on the map because of the way that the lobbies die so fast. fast now. So you know everyone's position because of this advanced UAV, and you look for the zone and you find that power position, that one building in the zone, or that one spot, that one cliff, the one mountain that looks better than all of the other ones. You go up there. Now listen, these tips that I've given you today, they're not just going to instantly win you the game without you doing anything yourself. You can't just autopilot, leave your game running and win. You're going to have to win a 1v1 or 2 to win the game. Now this is where I put it on you. I can guarantee you could win a 1v1. Everybody can win a 1v1. You could use all of these tips, put yourself in the best position possible, and even if you're not as good as the person you're fighting, you could win that 1v1. Trust me. I have 20,000 deaths and a 6 KD. Trust me, you could kill me. I've been killed by Timmy. Dude, I've been killed by people with negative KDs. It's insane. So trust me, you could kill someone that's better than you. Don't be nervous. This is on you though. Once you're in that final circle, you have to win that 1v1, and trust me, you will hit the final circle a lot using these tips. But anyways, I appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much. Peace. Imagine if I lost the game after doing that. Oh my lord, bro. That would have been a little sucky.